Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. A look at the Pistons starting group. Ivy and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. Harris and Duran together in the middle. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. And for the Bulls, Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Ivy, the basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Well, I like the mid-range shot from Ivy. That's a key for him in his development.
Pass to Giddey. Dosunmu outside. Back to Giddey. Chicago passing it around. Inside. Soft touch off the glass.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Tries a 10-footer. Harris' shot is good.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, BA, whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, when you're big like Vucevic is hitting corner 3s, that draws out shot blockers and opens up the lane.
Now here's Thompson.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Detroit shooting their first foul shots of the night.
Team foul. Along to the Pistons, Thompson. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, BA, I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Dosunmu for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Vucevic against Duran. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The putback. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Vucevic finds White. Dosunmu outside. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Dosunmu's got 5 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
There's a minute 17 left in the first. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Guys, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's White, following the score by Detroit. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Pistons. Thompson with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Now here's DeSumo. And here's Giddey. Over to the left wing. Here's Buzelis. Oh, stolen by Harris. And they're pushing it up. And it's Cunningham missing. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Ivy. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Detroit on top, up 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff's showing again he can turn things around.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Duncan Robinson is out there with Holland. Then there's Cade Cunningham. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's LeVert in at the shooting guard position. The Bulls trail by 3. Left side Herter. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Here's Cunningham. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
Yep, and that's a confidence builder for Cunningham. Good to see him getting it done inside.
Collins outside. Chicago passing it around. Williams finds Collins. And Cunningham pulls it down.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Holland for 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
They get it again. Collins, no good. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Duncan Robinson. At the line for 1.
Oh, free throw, no good for Robinson. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update.
Yeah, developing consistency with the jump shot has been Asar Thompson's #1 priority.
Herter finds Vucevic. That one's good. This game is all even. Vucevic has got 6.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
A little back and forth from Cunningham. He's gotten comfortable from three-point range.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Now Vucevic. Left side Herter. Over Ivy. And there's Herter. That's good on the assist by Vucevic. He's got 6. Here's Ivy.
Well, it'll be fun to watch Asar Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
And Stan, this Chicago front office embracing a more patient approach in building with younger players.
Yeah, BA, and admitting that in recent years they may have skipped steps trying to leap into the playoff picture. So now a change of course is taking place.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, BA. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Now here's White. Pass to Buzelis. Fades. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, you can see it. Buzelis is very comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Now here's Duren. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Here's White. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Duren.
Well, White can attack fast, and the defense was unprepared to contest him cleanly.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
There's Cunningham with a three. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Cunningham's got 8 points. It's White with a drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
27. The Pistons, 27.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Giddey is the one, with White by his side at the 2. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Guys, back over to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Yeah, defensively, you have to keep track of Vucevic at the arc. He takes those shots when he's open.
And here's Duren for three. And again, the Pistons missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Duren with the rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched the glass. And Detroit making a change here. Stewart's checked in.
Isaiah Stewart.
Chicago leading by 5. Stolen by Thompson. Cade taking it in. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Defensive foul.
That one on Giddey.
That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
And the Bulls, with 1 playoff game win in the last 8 seasons, the lowest total over any 8-year stretch in franchise history, Stan.
Well, yeah, they've hovered around 500 for the last 4 seasons and been really competitive. But the problem is you can get stuck in that middle. Now, going young, can they find a path back to relevance?
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 9. Here's Giddey. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one on Thompson.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
And that one misses. Stan, when you look at Josh Giddey's game, how would you best describe it?
Well, B.A., he's a triple-double threat. Taller playmaker, sees the floor well, can rebound. I love his versatility.
Pass to Buzelis. The baseline J is on the way, and there's another one for Chicago.
Yeah, this demonstrates how confident Buzelis is. He knows he can be lethal off the catch.
Stewart finds Cunningham. Launches it. Chicago with a rebound. Buzelis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ivy with a double team. Pass to Buzelis. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Robinson, he's checked in for Detroit. Pistons trail by 6. 1:33 left in the third. And here's Ivy from the arc. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. White for 3. Buzelis with the second effort. The rebound by Stewart.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Robinson can't hit. Bulls leading by 6. Here's Buzelis. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Buzelis has got 6.
And you see the potential Buzelis has as a shooter. This kid's upside is definitely enticing.
Here's Thompson. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Jones. Lets it fly from 18. The shot by Buzelis no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And understanding that the mid-range jumper is not dead. I love it. Harris is dependable and takes smart shots.
Outside White. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. Now Jones. Dosunmu outside. With 4 on the clock. Can't capitalize inside. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Bulls leading by 6. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Cade Cunningham out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Holland. And it's Stewart in at the center position. Robinson with a steal.
And it's often a very tight window when you skip it across court.
And Cunningham throws it down.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
Outside, Williams. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, and hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Now here's Jones. Six to shoot. Giddy with it. Now LeVert defending. And it's in there!
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddy is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
How about an update on Jalen Duren? Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Pistons head athletic trainer gave me an update. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And from the sound of it, nothing to play with, but guys, nevertheless, seems like he's planning to give it a go. Back to you.
Allie, thanks for the info.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You gotta be lucky too.
Tipped. Ooh, poked away. Williams outside. And Stewart over to help. Giddy. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pistons trail by 8. Cunningham fires. Jones rips down the board. The Bulls have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Tries the spin move. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it misses! Time running out for the Pistons. LeVert with the ball. And it's Giddy picking him up. Collins rips down the board.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's his first foul of the game. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Williams. DeSumo, he's checked in for Herter. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. Detroit also making some changes. Harris is checked in for Holland. Thompson comes in for Robinson. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for LeVert. And so Thompson will bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 8. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
What a huge moment for Thompson, showing how clutch he can be.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Jalen Durant, he's checked in for Stewart.
Number 0, Jalen Durant.
Vucevic, it's money from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Thompson. And yes, sir! Hits the wide open James.
Well, Cunningham has such a great feel for the game. Reads his teammates' movements really well.
Yes, sir! Count it!
And what a huge bucket that was. Asar Thompson stepping up when his team needs him most.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Josh Giddey taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, that's a good job of capitalizing at the line, adding some cushion to their lead.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Yes, sir, with the 3.
3 points.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
At the line for Chicago, Kobe White taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. This one belongs to Chicago. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.